Hey, what's up, y'all? Um, so obviously you guys want to know about upstate New York, which is Syracuse, New York. I was born and raised in Syracuse, New York. Um, I was born in '93. When I was growing up here, life seemed different back then. Before there was cell phones, before all this technology, updating stuff what was going on. Before then, you actually go outside and play around as a child and have fun. But as time went on and technology progress, a lot of things has changed. Things are not the same like anymore. Like a lot of people have moved away because as throughout the years the economy had declined up here. Now, I remember when Shopping Town used to be a very thriving business in the early 2000s, if you know what I mean, if you know what I'm talking about. Back then, as a teen, you could actually do stuff with your friends growing up here in upstate New York. But as time went on, a lot of things went decline in the economy and a lot of people moved away. I grew up in a very poverty-stricken neighborhood. But things has changed a lot. But I have lived through the worst year of the homicide, which was in 2016. I lived through the early 2000s when we had the most craziest blizzards. That's the only thing about upstate New York is we get a lot of snowstorms. We get a lot. Life really has its ways of changing people. And growing up here in Syracuse and upstate New York, but I'm coming to tell you, if you're interested in moving up here, there is some good cheap properties up here, good decent places. But in the inner area of Syracuse, it is still sort of poverty stricken, but it is getting better. But there is still crime here. Every place has its pros and cons, if you know what I mean. I remember years ago, I was contemplating on leaving. One day, hopefully, I will be able to leave by the grace of God. I am a Christian and a believer of Jesus Christ. I just hope, that you understand that everything ain't always what it seems. Like, I tell you the truth, what really goes on here. If you're interested in moving here, I would suggest that you move to the outer Syracuse, like East Syracuse, Faro, Solvay, not just Faro, Solvay, North Syracuse with Faro, because the inner city of Syracuse, it's really tight rough still. Wages are going up, but it's still tight rough. It's the beginning of the year, but hopefully that things will get better, throughout this year. That just starting in 2024. But when I leave, I plan on going south. That's where majority of the people in upstate New York are migrating to. It's good weather down there, good jobs down there, a lot of things to do. That's another thing too. There's not really too much to do here. Most likely we got the mall here for people that ain't never been here, that's visiting or planning to move here. We do have a huge mall that got a lot of restaurants in it and stuff to do, on a daily activity. But other than that, nightlife is not so much it like it used to be in the early 2000s and the 90s, and apparently before I was born. But yeah, life in upstate New York has its ways. I had fun growing up here, but I'm 30 years old, man. I'm here. Things really change. It's not really the same like it used to be, man. But that's my take on it. And if you want to know about the dating scene, my experience was with dating here. You have its pros and cons. You have some good people here. You got some bad people here. But majority of dating up here in upstate New York, in my opinion, I won't recommend it. There is a lot of people here that like to party a lot on the weekends, but who doesn't like to party? But this is more of like a college town. People that's going to school at SU. I'm pretty sure you probably know of that college. Um, and people that's just going to school for different careers and stuff. With being achievable here is not really much to achieve here. A lot of potholes and on the road, a lot of rough roads here. So I would prefer you have a truck rather than just a regular car. Um, a lot of side street parkings also. If you get a home with a garage, and alarm on your home, because a lot of stuff happens up here to people property. A lot of break-ins, a lot of robberies and stuff going on up here, upstate New York. But yeah, that's my take on it with Syracuse, New York, the city of the orange. I currently do music also. So if you're interested, I got my Spotify link down in the description. Follow me on there. And if you just want to donate anything, you send it right to my Cash App that's down in the description. And subscribe for more video content on things in upstate New York. Peace.